There are four key things that you need to look for. First one is the salary. How much is your monthly salary? Now, is it before tax or after tax? That would again significantly have a difference in what you actually get paid at the end of the month. Second thing that you need to consider is your accommodation allowance. Now, some schools, they will provide you with the accommodation. So you just live in the assigned accommodation, either outside the school, or maybe you'll be living in the boarding section of the school. Or some school, they provide you actual allowance every month so that you can look for your own apartments around the school. Number three, you need to consider is your flight or travel allowance. Most schools will provide X amount of RMB so you can pay for your flight to go back home once a year. Again, the range would differ. Some schools will either pay out the unused travel allowance at the end of your contract cycle, where some schools will say you either use it or lose it policy. So you kind of sort of forced to use it. And when you do use them, some schools say that you have to use that to fly back to your home country where your passport belongs to. Or some schools will allow you to use that allowance to travel anywhere else or within China or internationally. They will just cover the cost to the X amount. Number four, you need to consider is the medical insurance. Obviously, the school has to provide you medical insurance for the visa purposes. But difference is what kind of coverage you're going to get. Is there like a standard coverage or full comprehensive coverage? How much is the copay? Is it 50-50, 90-10, or is it 100%? So you don't have to pay a cent. Look into what insurance that you get covered for your salary package. There are other things that you do need to consider when looking at your contract. I'll make another videos about small details that you can consider when working in a training center or in an international school.